What's up, everyone? Hope that you're all doing well. Sorry for the delay. As y'all know, GoToWebinar is funky sometimes. I just want to do a quick little check before we get started. I'll be sharing my webcam here in just a moment. Let's see. People are piling in the room right now, so we probably are going to fill up the webinar tonight, which is always fun. Go ahead and type in a 1 in the screen. I'm sorry, in the chat box, if you can hear me and see my screen. Awesome. Wow, tons of ones coming in. Epic. Okay, very cool. Let me get my webcam on. That's part 2. Part 2 is getting the appropriate webcam on because I've got so many. Here we go. What's up, everyone? You should be able to see me now, and I am just going to play around with the settings while everybody gets in the room. We actually have a really big night happening right now. I mean, there's just so much that we have to cover tonight, and I actually have something really neat that I'm going to share with you all that's going to be fun tonight as well. So let me just share this the right webcam. There we go. Okay. Everybody should be able to see me now, and I should be in clear and plain view playing around with these webcam settings. I know sometimes, you know, GoToWebinar just messes up all the settings. All right, so you can see my screen, and you can now see me. Now, we have some really fun things to talk about tonight. So first and foremost, I'm going to be giving away the Samsung Chromebook right here tonight. So we're giving this away tonight completely free to somebody that is live on the webinar. So you got to be here, you got to be live. And why wouldn't you be here live? We're all quarantined, or you should be. So like, what else are you doing right now if you're not on this webinar, right? So giving away a free Chromebook, which will be fun. So I'm actually just going to buy you a brand new one and ship it to you. So you don't have to worry about touching a box that has been opened up or anything like that. So I'm going to give away a Google Chromebook, which will be fun. We're also going to be buying some student-built drop servicing funnels tonight that were submitted to our Facebook group. So that's always very exciting. So if you jump over here, and you know we always do this, this is our kind of like our itinerary, if you will, that's going to pop up here in just a moment. So tonight on the Profit Power Hour, what we are going to do is I'm going to review some drop servicing funnels that students built. I'm going to buy 3 drop servicing funnels for $100 each and share them with everybody. So literally when I choose the ones I'm going to buy, I will be giving those 3 funnels for drop servicing to everybody on the webinar next week, right? I have to set up share links and all that good stuff. And so we're going to buy some funnels tonight, and I'm going to give them to you completely free. I also did something really interesting and unexpected yesterday. So yesterday, I ended up getting on a Zoom call with Russell Brunson, the founder of ClickFunnels, a $100 million company. Now, I've known Russell for a very, very long time, since like right when he founded and you know, began the startup of ClickFunnels, right? Before it was this, you know, massive beast that it currently is. But he's just so busy. Like he's always like Tony Robbins and stuff like that, doing all these things. It's like we don't like talk a lot, right? We always like see each other on Instagram or at the events and stuff, but this dude is like always doing something. Even I have downtime. So I got him for 30 minutes yesterday, and I told him that I was teaching all of you drop servicing and e-commerce, and my plan was to show you all how to use e-commerce on ClickFunnels with Shopify, because there's a great marriage between Shopify and ClickFunnels, and that's up and coming, right? I'll be teaching you all that, how to build these types of e-com funnels. And I said, you know, let's talk about traffic. He just released this new book. So right now he's all focused on traffic and the 3 different types of traffic that exist. We went over traffic that you earn, traffic that you control, and traffic that you own. And we talked about how to get your dream customer to your product sales page. We talked about how to develop the best type of hook for your ads that are like mind-blowing and just force people to stop and look at your ads. And it's about 25 minutes long, and it's interview style. So we're just kind of going back and forth on Zoom, and he's just like spilling the beans. And of course, we talk about his new book. How many of you in here would like to see that private interview conversation that him and I did together? Go ahead and type in money signs if that's something that you would like to see, because I thought about putting it up on my YouTube channel or something like that, but I was like, I want to do something special for my Profit Power Hour students, and I want to give them exclusive access to this before anybody else. And Russell really is just a wealth of knowledge. So toward the end of this training, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show y'all this training / interview with Russell Brunson you'll be able to watch, which is going to be really, really fun. Okay. Now let's go back before we do all of that. Make sure that you go in the Facebook group and tell everybody to get their butts in this webinar if they are not yet here, because we're going to be doing some epic stuff, giving away a lot of money and a lot of great training. Also, just simply make sure that if you want me to put your funnel in the group of funnels for drop servicing that we are going to review and buy, you got to make sure that you put it in the right place so I actually see it, right? So I'm going to put in the chat box real fast. I'm going to put a link to the post that you're supposed to comment under, okay? So in the chat box right now, here on GoToWebinar, all right, this is where you submit your funnel to be reviewed and purchased by me. There might be a typo or 2 in there, but anyways, that link right there is going to pull up a live video that I did. It's going to pull up this video right here, and you can see that I say I'm going to buy 3 of our students' funnels, and I'm going to review them, those top 3, and then I'm going to give the funnels that I buy to everybody, right? It's a cool idea I got from my brother, and he said that people loved it that followed him on the digital side. So I was like, yeah, I'll try it out. Let's see if we could get y'all building some drop servicing funnels and optimizing. So you got to go here in the comments, right? So we can see Jody has submitted some, and you can submit more than one. Melinda, Nancy, Varam, Mark Lynch. All right, so all of these students have come in and submitted funnels. So make sure that you go comment with the link to your funnel right now underneath here. It's the one time it's okay to post links inside the Profit Power Hour. And while I'm showing you the Russell Brunson interview and / training, I'm going to go through those and choose the top 3, review them, and buy them, right? And then give them to everybody. So I think it's going to be really cool. It's a great way for you to learn how to use ClickFunnels. If you haven't yet, a great way for you to earn some extra money, and then great for the community as a whole to get some more free pages that I buy on your behalf. So that's going to be fun. Now, what have we been doing? I already drew it all out. Don't worry, I'm going to give you completely free access to download this PDF. But this is what we've been doing over the past couple of weeks. Oh, and by the way, I'm so sorry if you're a veteran and you have to hear me say this every week, but it's a must. So if you're brand new to the Profit Power Hour and you're brand new to Ecom Success Academy, you're brand new to my Ecom Quick Start program, the Profit Power Hour series is a live webinar that I do every single Tuesday night. Right now, this is live. This is not a recording, I promise you. And I just show you what I'm doing in my business. I show you ways to make money with e-commerce, with Facebook ads. Lately, we've been doing this thing called drop servicing, which is just like drop shipping, but with digital products. So while there's all this crazy, COVID-19 stuff going on in the world, right? You have additional ways to diversify your income using your drop shipping skills. And what we've done is we have built a beast of a business, and I've given it to you completely free. I myself am running this exact business, and right now it's earning me anywhere between $500 to $1,000 per day. Best part about it is there's nothing for you to buy. I don't have anything for sale. There's no hook, there's no bait, there's no BS. This is me just building you a free business, because I feel like on these webinars, it's my responsibility to teach you how to evolve and how to pivot when necessary, because that's what I'm an expert at, right? And so I built this drop servicing business. If you have not yet seen these trainings, don't worry, tonight you're gonna get epic stuff, but just make sure that you go back into your Access Adrian account, okay? Where you log into whatever members area you have access to. You'll see your Profit Power Hour. All right, click Access now. It's going to pull up this free members area, and you'll be able to go back and watch each week's webinar so you can catch up. I would just watch the last 5 to 6 weeks. So that's 5 or 6 trainings, and that'll catch you all up, give you all the free stuff. Okay, simple as that. Now, the funnel that we've built looks a lot like this. So what we've been doing, by the way, just real quick before I dive into this, how many of you in here like it when I do these, I draw out these funnels with this program and show you a legitimate map of how you're supposed to make money and how this is supposed to work? Just type in, I don't know, type in a 50 if you like these, because I don't want to show you stuff you don't like. Like I could sit here and talk for 10 hours about anything. I want to make sure it's about what resonates best with you. I see a lot of 50s. And by the way, if you're brand new, don't let this webinar freak you out. You're like coming in the middle of a little mini series that I'm doing. So just make sure you go watch the replays, okay? I see lots of 50s coming in, so that's phenomenal. All right, perfect. All right, epic. So this funnel right here, just to show you guys, I mean, it's absolutely incredible. I gave you all a free book. I personally wrote this book for you. So this is what it looks like. I gave you all this exact page, and it's 5 ways to profit with Shopify. I gave you this page right here that I built on ClickFunnels. It's yours. And when people opt in, you build an email list, and they go to a page where they can download the free book. They can join a Facebook group if you want to build a group and buy some other products that maybe you could sell them. It could be products of mine if you're an affiliate of my stuff, only if you're an app partner. It could be a ClickBank product, the JVZoo product. So ClickBank products, I think I have ClickBank open over here somewhere. A ClickBank product you would find over at like clickbank.com. They have tons of digital products here that you could promote to help people interested in running a business online, to automate things. There's tons of money to be made. I've made ridiculous amounts of money with ClickBank as well. So it's a great platform, and it's free to join. And it gives you access to all sorts of stuff. So I gave you the foundation, the opt-in page to build your list. I wrote and gave away the free book. And then we have the thank you page, which gives them the book download, plus gives you 3 slots to sell them something. Now, I myself have been marketing this funnel, and I want to show you the results. I'm going to take a screenshot here of my results. This is from our CRM, so you just saw this. I'm gonna just block out 1 or 2 little things here. Make sure no customer information is showing up. Okay. So this is this funnel. Now I'm giving this to you. Now, mind you, I am promoting my own digital product. I'm my own drop servicing product behind it, if you will. You would need to, go to ClickBank, or if you're an app partner, promote one of my funnels behind it, or if you have any other product, you can promote behind it. But we started this March 19th. Now this is in the middle of a disaster happening in the world, right? That's where we started, March 19th. And you'll see over here, as I made some quick optimizations, there were dips and how much money was made. And then that's the peak, $1,000 in a day dropped, and now it's going back up. Today so far, we're at $783. Now, this is all happening behind the same exact funnel that I'm giving you for free, a drop servicing funnel with a free book, right? And so far, since the 19th, it's made me $5,720. No product cost, nothing, right? So it's a beautiful thing. And no, this is not going to replace your drop shipping business. Your drop shipping business will make you significantly more money probably, but who wouldn't want an extra $5,000 to $10,000 a month doing drop servicing on the side with an automated funnel that I built for you, right? All right, so that's what this funnel is right here. Once again, I'm selling one of my own digital products behind it that's like 40 bucks. So you could do that if you're an affiliate of mine as an app partner, or if you are, you can go get a ClickBank program or JVZoo program. All right, now this is the funnel. All right, so listen, right now, traffic is cheaper than it has ever been. So right now, Facebook ads are super cheap, okay? They're so cheap due to the COVID-19 virus. Many advertisers, like from these big companies, are killing their ad spend, especially like companies like Walmart and Target and so on and so forth, because nobody's coming, like nobody's shopping, nobody's going into Macy's, nobody's going into all of these physical stores. So they've slashed their ad spend on Facebook, and it's opened up an immense amount of dirt cheap traffic on Facebook. And this is great for us as e-commerce marketers, as digital marketers, because now there's more traffic at dirt cheap prices because these massive companies have kind of like slowed down. So right now we're in a pocket, even though there's chaos in the world, we're in this pocket of opportunity where we can get really cheap traffic on Facebook. And so we're sending that traffic through Facebook ads, through email marketing, through Instagram ads, to our sales page or to our lead magnet. Now, this is the funnel that I gave you, the free business that I built for you. It's a drop servicing funnel. So we get the opt-ins. And what we did was we split tested 3 different variations of our thank you page, right? So the first one was where we just gave them the free book automatically. The second one was where we made them wait 3 minutes to generate a download link that forced them to look at our offers. And the third one was where I put a video at the bottom of me. I filmed myself. This one worked the best for me. And I said, hey, check out this free product I have by clicking this link below, and I can help you automate your business or learn how to start your business. Each of these lead to sales, right? As people view the page. So I give them something for free, and then they see the different stuff like that we're selling. We generate an email list, and guess what? With that email list, we start sending them more products that they could buy, right? We know that they're interested in Shopify, so we send them more things that could help them automate their business through ClickBank, JVZoo, so on and so forth. So this is the funnel that we built. I'll give you all access to this funnel map on the replay. You'll be able to download this. But does that make sense? Type in 100 if that makes sense. It's very simple, right? Drop servicing. Give them a free book. I wrote it for you. I gave it to you. I'll give you the link again if you don't have it yet. And then you can implement this in your own business. All right, then what we started doing is we started emailing them a survey. And the survey, which I'm going to defer to next week. I'm going to show you how to do the surveys, but I showed you all last week how to use this cool company called SurveyMonkey. If I can find the page real fast. And SurveyMonkey allows me to send an email to my group, and essentially I'm able to then ask them questions about what they're interested in, what their goals are, and they answer those questions. It's at a website called surveymonkey.com. So I'm going to just pull that website up real fast. All right, so surveymonkey.com is right here. All right, and here is the survey that we built. How can we help you profit with Shopify? and you'll see down here that we can send people to a quick little survey, and the survey is going to ask them a couple of questions, right? It's going to ask them what they're interested in, you know, what their goals are, so on and so forth. And this essentially just gives us, it gives us a good idea of what we could start marketing to them in our drop servicing funnel. So this is, let's see here, if I can get it in a new window, new incognito window, boom, boom. Okay, so this is the survey right here. So how can we help you profit with Shopify? Are you a newbie? What's your revenue currently? What is your goal? What do you need the most help with? This gives us an idea of what kind of drop services that we could market to them. There's all sorts of different things that we can do. It's a quick little survey. So I'm going to show you all how to set this up next week. This week, what I really want to do is I want to go through these drop servicing funnels that you all are posting in the comment section of this specific post right here. And we can see we've now got 37 funnels submitted, which is actually very, very bare bones. I would expect a lot more than that. But like Nancy Park's funnel that she redid, her funnel page looks like this right here, okay? We've got Vareem's funnel right here. All right, so we can see the different versions of these free Shopify pages, right? So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to review these. I like this one. I'm going to review these, and I'm going to choose 3 winners. I'm going to buy those funnels. Okay, I like that you redid the book cover. I'm going to buy those 3 funnels, and I'm going to give them to everybody completely free. All right. How many of you in here think that's a pretty cool idea? Just type in, I don't know, type in a 1. Type in a 1 if you think that's a pretty cool idea. So I'm going to buy these funnels for you. And that means someone's going to make some money, right? Now, while I'm doing that, while I'm reviewing these, and I'll come back on and I'll go over each one, what I want to do is I want to share with you a special video training and interview that I did with my friend, Russell Brunson. And this is very much pertaining to what we're learning right now with these drop servicing funnels. He is the creator of this platform that lets us build and market all of this stuff. And so I'm going to try something new tonight. This is going to be a little bit different. And before I do it, I just want to get your okay. How many of you in here would like to watch this interview with Russell Brunson that I just did yesterday, right here, right now, live on this webinar, and hear him talk about the secrets to getting high converting traffic in his new book? It's about 25 minutes long. So my plan is I'm going to play this interview. It's nowhere else. It's not on YouTube. It's not anywhere. You cannot see it anywhere but here on this webinar at this point. And I'm going to be reviewing some of your Shopify funnels while that interview is happening. And then I'm going to come back on. I'm going to give away this Chromebook to a random person just simply for being here. And I'm going to buy 3 funnels and give them to everybody for free. And I'm giving away $200 to a random person just simply for being here. So we're giving away a lot of money. So y'all excited for that? Yes? Okay, epic. So here's what I hope that this goes smooth. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to change this to the video that I've loaded in here. So you should see this video load up here momentarily. All right, I can see that it's loaded up. I'm going to turn my webcam off and I'm going to come back on once this is done. I'm going to talk to y'all about this book. I'm going to give away a boatload of free money, buy funnels, give away a Chromebook, and it's just going to be a fun night. It's going to be really fun. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. What's up, everyone? Adrian Morrison here, and I am stoked to be doing this interview, which I don't do very often, with none other than Russell Brunson, the founder of ClickFunnels. What's up, man?
Hey, man, I'm doing amazing. Glad to be here with you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's interesting because I've been following you for so long. I've got all of these ClickFunnels awards and everything, and I just got your book set here, all about your new book, Traffic Secrets. So this is thick. Thank you very much. And I don't actually read a lot of books, but these are books that I always look at. These are books that I always read. I have not read Traffic Secrets just yet because I just got this, but they're just full of knowledge. So I'm happy to have you here and ask you a couple of questions, and maybe you can share with my audience a bit more about this book and how they can crush it with some traffic.
Very cool. No, I think it's like perfect timing now. Everyone, some people have successful businesses, and it's like, how do you grow? And like I think you and your brother probably win more awards than everybody else in the ClickFunnels community combined. So you guys know the secrets, right? And it's interesting because I look at the difference between someone that wins like the 2 Comma Club award or the 2 Comma Club X award, which means you made 10 million, or the 2 Comma Club C award, which you guys both got them. It's not like they have a different business model, or it's like not that they have like 50 funnels or 100 funnels. It's like understanding how to drive more traffic into those funnels. Like that's the big difference between the 7, the 8, and the 9-figure earners, is just understanding traffic. And so I think it's the thing that most people are really missing right now.
Yeah, I would totally agree with that. Obviously without ClickFunnels, I wouldn't have been able to achieve a lot of the success that I've had because I'm not good with websites and I'm not good with managing people either. So for me, it's epic to be able to go in there and build stuff. But you're right, the traffic is super important. And I run a lot of Facebook traffic and a lot of YouTube traffic. And there are secrets to running traffic that your average Joe starting out, and even your intermediate marketers don't know about. And they're actually quite simple, but you just don't know what it is you don't know.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I think you're really good at, or that I know for a fact you're really good at, is discovering exactly who your customer is and how to find that customer. Because no matter how great your product is, if you're not putting it in front of the right person, you're not going to get any sales. So, I mean, how do you do that? Like, what is Russell Brunson's take on finding the perfect customer for any product?
Yeah, I think one of the mistakes a lot of people make, especially because over the last like 7 or 8 years, like Facebook ads have been so easy that people come in and they're like, oh, I'm just gonna buy Facebook ads, and they understand basic targeting and stuff, and that's how they think about their business. But when I got started, I think I'm in like 17th or 18th year online. Like we didn't have Facebook. It was before MySpace. It was before Friendster. Like back then, we were trying to figure out how to get traffic, and so we had to think about things differently. And the guys that I studied from were like the old school, like direct mail guys and radio guys and newspaper guys. Like that's who I learned from initially. And what's interesting with them is you really have to understand, like, the first step is like, who is your dream customer, and really understanding them at a deeper level than I think anybody online really does. Like understanding who they are and what their, like what their pain points are, and like what they're looking for. Are they a searcher? Are they a scroller? Like just getting deep into the mindset. And after you really have a clear picture of who they are, then the second question is like, where are those people congregating? And this is what makes, like, when you understand those two questions, it opens up the traffic world so much bigger than just Facebook ads or just Google ads or just YouTube or Instagram. It becomes this huge world because, like, for example, let's say I'm selling a fitness product, right? And I understand my dream customer, who they are, and say, okay, where are they hanging out online? Like, what are the blogs they read? And, so they start asking that question, it's like, oh, there's 100,000 of my dream customers who read this blog, and there's 50,000 who read this blog, and this one. And then I start saying, well, what podcasts do they listen to? And all of a sudden it's like, oh, there's 45 podcasts that they're plugging into while they're working out, listening to for an hour a day. And that's like, what email lists they on, and all of a sudden it starts opening up your mind to like, oh, it's not just Facebook ads or Google ads, it's like all these other things. And it opens up this huge world when you really understand who they are and where they're congregating. In fact, back before we ever started running Facebook ads, I used to, on my iPad, I remember iPads just came out, and I think the site's still around, but it was stumbledupon.com. I would download StumbleUpon on my iPad, and I'd sit in bed, and in there you put in like the things you're interested in. Like, I'm interested in weight loss or business or whatever. And then you just click this button, it would like find random sites that are similar to what you think. And I think most people use that just to like find random sites. But I was like, okay, I need to find sites that my dream customers are hanging out on. So I put in all the demographic info for my dream customer. I'd sit there in bed just clicking on it. And I started finding like, oh, here's a blog I'd never heard of in a billion years that's got 50,000 readers of people learning how to make money. And I click another button. It's like, oh, here's the guy with the newsletter that does, the same thing. And I would spend all night, and I'd come out every morning with like 30 or 40 new sites that my dream customers were on. I could instantly get traffic to those the next day. And so it just kind of opens up the world of traffic so much bigger than just what most people are thinking through. Most people I talk to nowadays, like, how are you driving traffic? Like, oh, Facebook. Instagram. And I'm like, what happens when Zuckerberg gets shut down by the government? Or what happens when I've lived through like 6 different Google slaps. Like, you guys don't understand, like, we've had it so good for so long, and those things don't always last. And so it's so important for us now to start really mastering the strategy before it's too late.
Yeah, 100%. I used to use StumbleUpon too to find different niche websites. It was a great tool.
That's
And I
amazing.
used to do media buying on like, weather.com and weatherbug.com and stuff like that. And I think you're right. I think that's an important thing that you've pointed out, is that a lot of people think the only way to get traffic is Facebook or is AdWords, but you're very creative, and real marketers are very creative in that they find other avenues to get super targeted traffic that's actually in many cases a lot cheaper than paying for ads, and a lot less risky. And you got to set up your business so that you're not dependent on one traffic source. I've been through all those same Google slaps as you. MySpace, I was killing it on MySpace back in the day, dude, with a Twilight CPA campaign for the vampire movie. I'm actually kind of embarrassed of it, but I made some money on it. But obviously getting traffic is important, but then knowing how to talk to the traffic is also extremely important. So one thing that I'll admittedly say that I absolutely suck at, that I look to people like you for a lot of help on, is how to frame a story and how to frame the right hook. Like, I'm good at buying traffic, right? But in terms of knowing what my hook is, and you have something in your book, Traffic Secrets, called the hook, the story, the offer, and the attractive character. So, tell me a little bit about that, and how someone who has no idea how to find their customer and then speak to their customer, what's the best way for them to get started?
Yeah. So I'll explain the hook, story, offer concept, and then I'll kind of show you how I use it. But I always try to picture like my dream customer. So usually most of us are on their phone. I picture them like sitting on their couch and they're bored out of their mind scrolling through, or they're going to the bathroom and they're scrolling, or whatever, like wherever they're doing, they're scrolling at, right? And you figure like they're scrolling like crazy going through here, and you got to be able to stop them in their tracks, right? And so that's what we call a hook. Like, what's the hook you can throw out there that just grabs their attention? And the hook doesn't provide any value at all. All it does is it just stops them, right? And so you got to start thinking like what hooks do I have? And the hook can be anything from, it can be a headline, it could be an ad, it could be a video, it could be the background of an image, it could be like there's so many things. The hook is just something that grabs their attention. And then after you got their attention, you got like a split second, right? They're scrolling their stuff like, what is that? And in that window, you got their attention, you're grabbing them, and now you got this little window where you can tell them a story. And the goal of the story is to increase the perceived value of whatever it is you're selling, right? A good example is like us hanging out right now. Like, this is probably gonna be showing up on an ad or on a video or on YouTube or something where hopefully we hooked your attention, and now we're telling you a story. And the goal of the story for me is I'm telling you the story with the goal to increase the perceived value of the thing that I'm gonna be selling you eventually, right? So I tell you a story, increase the perceived value, right? Wow, I do need traffic in my business. And then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make you an offer. So I make an offer, you should go get a free copy of the Traffic Secrets book. So hook, story, offer. So I grab your attention with the hook, I tell you a story to increase the perceived value, what I'm gonna sell next, and then I make you that offer. And that's like really, like that's the game, right? There's the media buying side, but there's like, how do we get their attention and tell them the story, and like that part of the process. And the book goes deep into that. But the way that you become good at that, because people are like, well, I'm not that creative. Like, how do I flex that muscle? And honestly, I don't think I'm super creative either. But what I do is I go to like Facebook or Instagram or anywhere that I know I want to be. The first thing I did is I unfriended all of my high school buddies and all of my friends from college, because I didn't want to like get in political debates. And instead, I found who are the people that are already talking to my dream customers. Like, who are those people, right? I call them in the book, I call them your dream 100. And so like I would follow you, I follow Tony Robbins, I follow like whoever's already speaking to my customer, I follow all them. And then when I wake up in the morning, I look at Instagram and I scroll through here, all I see are a whole bunch of my competitors, my friends, my partners, whatever, who are all doing the same thing. They're all throwing hooks out there, trying to get attention of our customers. And I started being able to watch, like, what are they doing and why are they doing it? Like, oh, that was really cool how they did that. Like, for example, I saw Tom Bilyeu's wife, Lisa Bilyeu, on Instagram the other day. She posted this picture, and it was her holding a sticky note like this, and it had like something on the sticky note. And I saw that, I was like, it caught my attention when I was scrolling. I'm like, whoa, what is that? And I looked down, and there was like, I don't know, 5,000 comments, all this stuff. I was like, that's working really good. So the first thing I did is I went and I ran and grabbed a sticky note, had my wife write something because I got horrible handwriting. I had to take a picture of me, and I posted it, and that thing got tons of engagement, tons of views, and tons of traffic. But it's often like paying attention, like what are the hooks other people are throwing out that I can then look at and model for my market as well. So that's kind of how we do it.
That's exactly how I do it as well. I never claim to be creative
Yeah.
or to invent the wheel. I always go look at what other people are doing. And I think the most important part of what you just said is that as soon as you see a good idea, you immediately take fast action. You don't write it down and say, I'll do this 2 weeks from now. You immediately went and, mimicked that ad or that creative, which is what a lot of people, need to do. So you don't have to be a genius to write copy or to come up with a good hook. Everybody else is actually doing a lot of the work for you and giving you the ideas, which is what I specifically count on. That's how I got all of those awards. I didn't really come up with much myself, other than buying the traffic. Another thing that you talk about in your book, Traffic Secrets, is having traffic that you own, which really was intriguing to me and has always been intriguing to me, is not always having to buy traffic. So how do you get traffic that you can own? Like, what is Traffic Secrets going to explain to people that are reading this book about owning their own traffic?
Yeah. So in the book, I talk about there's three types of traffic, and the first is traffic that you control, right? So I don't own this traffic, but I control it. So for example, Mark Zuckerberg owns a bunch of traffic, right? And he
Right.
lets me, you go to him and be like, hey man, can I give you some money? And then you just divert some of that traffic to me. He's like, sure. And that's how we buy ads, right? So he owns it, but we can control it by buying ads and we can push it to wherever we want. The second kind of traffic is traffic that you earn. So this is not something you're paying for, but you're earning it. So you're going out and you're doing podcast interviews, you're doing Facebook Lives, you're putting in the effort to go and earn it, right? And when you earn that traffic, you can post it somewhere, right? So if I do a podcast interview with someone, I can do the podcast interview at the end, be like, oh, get a copy of my book over at blah blah blah.com, right? So that's traffic you control, traffic you earn. And then the best type of traffic is traffic that you own, which is that is your own email list, right? This is how I know you made so much money. Like you have your own customer list. And so for me, it's like most people look at traffic of like, I'm gonna go buy ads and sell my product. It's like, no, you missed it. You missed the strategy. Or I'm gonna go on a podcast and sell my book. No, you missed it, right? When I'm controlling traffic or I'm earning traffic, the only goal of both those things is to convert that traffic into traffic that I own. So I'm going to Zuckerberg. He owns the traffic. I pay him some money. He's going to drive it over here. And the only goal is to get somebody's email address. So now they're on my list. Now I own that traffic. Because I promise you guys, for those who have not had a chance to live through a Google slap or a Facebook ads account shut down or all the things that happen, it is the scariest feeling when you're like, my traffic source shut off and is gone. But if you own a bunch of traffic, like, well, good thing for the last 3 years, I spent all my ads driving people to a landing page where I got their email address because I've got 100,000 people on a list or 30,000 people on a list. And I can use that while I'm trying to figure out other traffic sources because I can own that traffic. When you own the traffic, you can send it wherever you want. You can be like, send it over here, send it here. But for me, like that's the entire goal of traffic is to go out there and find it and then get it to the point where you own it. And when you own it, now it becomes really, really easy at that point. And I think a lot of people miss that piece of it. They're just focused on the arbitrage. If I spent this much on ad, I made this much money, and I'm going to just keep doing that. It's like it's a short-term business model. The long-term is having a customer list so that when something dries up or when something shifts or the economy freaks out, you have the ability to own traffic and send it wherever you need it to be.
Yeah, I would say 99% of people doing marketing, especially starting out, they're chasing the dollar, spend money to make money, spend money to make money. Whereas I always teach that building an email list, traffic that you own, creates longevity, stability, and security. And that's what you really want in a business is not necessarily going for the sale every single time you're purchasing ads, but building a list. Because once you got the list, you can convert the sale. And that's what y'all are really, really good at is when you get a list, right? How do you go in and how do you nurture that list and get it to buy more stuff? And I believe that's what's going to be done with follow-up funnels. But before I ask you that question, there is a big issue with traffic in terms of like Facebook and Google slaps and getting shut down. Do you guys talk about in Traffic Secrets, how to avoid that or what to do, any contingency plans to have in case you do get shut down? Because Facebook is so weird, dude. Like they'll just ban you for absolutely nothing. And then they'll say, we're sorry, we're wrong. Like 6 weeks later after your business already tumbled,
Hey, like, we already laid off 40 employees because of you, but thank you for admitting you're wrong. Yeah, I think the biggest thing it talks we show is I show that in the section 2 of the book, we show this process called the Fill Your Funnel framework, and it's like understanding this framework. There's 6 steps in it, and it's a framework that works in any network. So if I go to Facebook, it's going to show me what's working in Facebook today, or if I go to to whatever the network is. But it's nice because it also works moving forward. So like when TikTok came out, I had some friends who were like, I'm going to test this framework on TikTok. And they took it to TikTok, and sure enough, it worked. And then they took it to Twitch, and like there's like new networks going to be coming out. You know, who knows if Facebook will be here tomorrow? May or may not be in it. And there may be the new network that comes in, and it's like understanding that when you understand the strategy of how to go into a network, figure out what's working, figure out the history of the network, where they're trying to go, and then align with that, it becomes really easy to get traffic. And so I think a big part of that is understanding that skill set. So that way it doesn't matter if you do get shut down. It's like, okay, I shut down, I can either create a new account, or let me transition my stuff. You know, a couple of years ago, we were 100% reliant on Facebook for almost everything. And then I started freaking out. Like, one is a scary number. And then we started shifting to Instagram and YouTube and Google, and then all the other stuff you learned about in the book, so many other different places we get traffic from now. But it was for me being paranoid of like, what happens when that shuts down? I think if you prepare yourself now for that, when it happens, it's like, oh, that sucks. We lost that, but it's like, it's one, it's a little piece of our traffic wheel. It's not the business. It's not the lifeblood of our company. If one traffic source is the lifeblood of your company, guys, that is the scariest thing. From someone who's gone through that multiple times, like you do not want, one is the scariest number in business.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that. And I think what's cool about what you're teaching is that you're showing people a strategy that you can apply to multiple different networks. And it's true, once you know how to dominate Facebook, chances are that most of those strategies are going to work on YouTube, and they're going to work on TikTok, just in slight different tweaks. So once you learn how to get traffic and the true secret of converting it and getting it, I really think that you can use the model pretty much anywhere, at least right now. And then of course your email list is a fallback. If something happens to one of my Facebook accounts, man, I've got so many different follow-up funnels on the back end of all of my marketing. The majority of the money that I make is through back-end monetization and is through the follow-up funnels.
If you saw this, you're gonna love this then. So in the chapters called follow-up funnels, I share, because a lot of people are I'm like the funnel guy. Like, they see all my funnels, like, oh, that's how Russell makes his money. So I actually walk through it's on page 89. I show 4 of our funnels that people are probably aware of, like our book funnels, things like that. And I show the stats, like, here's how much we spent on ads, here's how much we actually made. And like, it's not that much money, but here's how many leads we got. I showed in a 30-day like snapshot of a window. And then I took all the leads we got from those funnels, and I showed the next 30 days, like what happened in the follow-up funnels. And what's insane, I want people to understand this. For every $1 I made inside one of the funnels that you guys have seen, in a 30-day window, we made $16.49 from those leads. So 16x as much money came from the 30-day follow-up funnel as the original funnel. Like, that's the power of that. I think people are missing. It's like, I have a funnel, it's break even, or I'm losing money, or I'm only making a little money. It's like, okay, that's step 1. Step 2 is the follow-up funnel with the traffic you own. Here's how you communicate with them and how you make the next sale, and all the rest of the things from there.
Yeah, 100%. That is so sick. Like, and you're actually even showing in here, like, straight up drawing step by step of how the funnel should be laid out and everything like that, which I know my community specifically absolutely loves step by step, where they see case studies, they see drawings and everything. I think that this book is going to be super important for anybody starting out, obviously. When you're creating a follow-up funnel though, like, how long should a follow-up funnel be? And this might be one of the last questions I have time to ask you, but how long should a follow-up funnel be? Mine is like literally 2 years long of like follow-up funnels. So when somebody gets on my list, if I were to like die tomorrow, for 2 years, I know I would still be making money from people on my list. I think it's a bit absurd, but it's awesome at the same time.
That is awesome. I don't know how you've done. I wish I had more discipline to do that, because I agree. Like, in a perfect world, your follow-up funnel would go for forever. Mine typically are usually 30 days or so, and then I move them from I do a follow-up funnel, and then 30 days I drop them onto a broadcast list, and then I send out a daily email at that point. But if I died, it would stop after 30 days. So I think your process is way better.
I don't know. I mean, it really all depends. Like, I run an info business, so people always want to learn info from me, but someone with like an e-commerce funnel, for example, might do things a little bit differently, right? But yeah, it is nice to have, and it does take a lot of discipline to do it. But in 30 days, you could afford, with a proper follow-up funnel, to break even on the front end, or even lose a little bit of money and then make some serious bank on the back end. And I think that's the mindset that a lot of people don't have that they should have. But if they understand how to get the right traffic with the right hook and the right story and everything on the front end, the idea is obviously to profit on the front end. So if a complete beginner read this book, which you definitely should if you were watching this, trust me, is this going to take them pretty much from zero to, okay, now I have an action plan and I'm ready to go to battle. I'm ready to launch ads and I know the exact strategies I need to use and framework, right, to start getting traffic.
100%. You know, it was fun writing because it's deep enough that like advanced marketers are like, oh my gosh, I never thought of any of these different ways to get traffic. Like it's that, but from a brand new beginner, it leads you by the hand. It shows you exactly the process. You know, someone asked me the other day, like, you know, is this book, who's it for? Is it for the beginner or whatever? And like, the reality is, if you don't have if you have a business, it's like, yes, apply these principles, you get more traffic. If you don't have a business yet, like this is probably, the most valuable skill set you could possibly learn because, you know, in any business, like the person who, we always call them rainmakers, the person who can make it rain, right? Who can come to a business and say like, I can bring customers in the door. I can get people to show up at your website. That is a skill set that is so valuable. Literally, I have friends who go into companies and that are struggling, like, hey, I can bring customers in your door, but I need 20% of your company. And people are giving it to me like, okay, sure. If you can get people in the door, here's equity in my company. And especially right now that we're watching this economy get all shaky and shifty and companies are going to be going under like crazy. If you can, like, over the next week or two, like go through this book and learn these skill sets, you can go into companies who are struggling, but look, I think I know how to get traffic for you. I can grow something for you. So it becomes something you can do even if you don't have a business. And if you do have a business, that it's fuel on the fire. So I think for both sides, if you're a beginner, man, there's nothing better to learn than this skill set because you can write your own, you can be an affiliate, do it for other people's businesses, do it for your own. But man, it's something that everyone needs to really understand and master.
Yeah, especially if it's what you're doing. Because like I said, I mean, I've been doing internet marketing for 13 years. You've been doing it a little bit longer than me, I believe. And I have no ego in that. I love following people just like you, multiple people that are doing big things and are always on the cutting edge. And I always feel like you can learn more. And I truly believe that a mentor is the key to success. And then being able to, you know, have like, I actually kind of look at this as like a journal of like the things that you actually are implementing in your business, more so than a book, because it just legitimately goes through every single little piece of the puzzle. So make sure that if you're watching this, you get Traffic Secrets. It's an epic book. The last thing I'll say, because I know that you're limited on time, is what's one piece of advice that you would give someone that's watching this right now that's just getting started, has no idea where to start? What would you tell them to do in getting traffic?
I think that the place I would start is definitely, it comes back to like the first step in the book, which is like figuring out the customer. Like whatever business you're in, it's like becoming really good. Who is the dream customer I want? And then where are they congregating? Like that is the game. People always ask me, because I'm not the person in my company who buys the Facebook ads, the Google. Like I don't know how to do those things. But my job is to sit back and be like, where are my dream customers hanging out? I'm like, oh, they're over here. I found a blog. I found 3 more podcasts. And I'm looking where those spots are, because every one of those spots is like a pot of gold. You know what I mean? So I find this pot of gold. It's like, oh, I have access to this. Like there's people there that I can now, you know, throw my hooks out and get their attention and bring them back into my funnels. And I think you start becoming good at that and really figuring out who do you want to serve, and then where are those people at, and then getting yourself in those congregations. You start seeing what they're doing. You start listening to them. Again, people always think that I'm super creative. It's like, I'm not creative. I know where my customers are at, and I go and I listen really carefully. Like, what are they looking for? What do they want? And they tell me what products to create, what books to write. They tell you exactly everything you need to know as soon as you find those people. And if you become good at knowing who you want to serve, finding those people, then they'll tell you everything you need about how to get their attention, what products they want, what services, and it just becomes really easy at that point.
Brilliant. All right, man. Well, thanks so much. Look, if you're watching this, there's a link below this video or somewhere so you can get Traffic Secrets. I got the entire box set right here. I got everything that you put out. I got, no lie. I go buy everything because it's always epic. So I'm going to take a quick screenshot. All right. So thanks, dude. I really appreciate everything. Thanks for the book. Thanks for the time. I know that this is going to benefit everybody that has watched this video. So thanks for coming on, dude.
Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate you too. And we'll talk again soon.
All right. Okay, dude. Thanks.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
There we go. All right. Took a second for me to switch off. Awesome. So how did y'all like the interview? I mean, it's rare that anyone gets to sit down with Russell Brunson for 30 minutes. I thought it was pretty cool that he said that me and Anthony, out of everybody, have won like the most awards, which is really cool. I've got awards for years from there. But yeah, I got his book, Traffic Secrets. I just put the link in the chat box. You can get it free. If you cover shipping, it's $9.95. If it's international shipping, I think it's a little bit more. As a matter of fact, I've got the entire box set of his books, and I don't buy a lot of people's stuff, but everything that Russell puts out, I buy. This book is pretty epic. So I'm about to review everybody's funnels and stuff, but just so y'all can see, like, this book, it literally, he draws out everything he does in his business. Right now, you can get it for free, which is crazy to be able to get this for free, just covering shipping. They like y'all know, like, to print a book and ship it, they're probably making like $2 profit. So the link is right there in the chat box. It's also on the screen, profitph.com/free book. And then if you want to watch the interview while that was playing, I went ahead and put it up on a secret replay page. So if y'all want to go back and watch it and hear more of what he was talking about and just replay it, feel free to do that. So does everybody see the link? Because I'm about to buy some funnels and give away a Google Chromebook, which is going to be fun. While we were doing the interview, I looked at all the funnels that were submitted. We had over 40 funnels submitted. So I'm going to buy 3 people's drop servicing funnels, and I'm going to give them to everybody on the webinar for free. So I'm buying funnels for you and giving them to you for free. And then all of the stuff on the screen here is kind of what we've been going over the last couple of weeks. So if you haven't downloaded your free business yet, I've given you everything that you needed. It's highlighted in yellow. So you can download your free ClickFunnels drop servicing template here. All right. And then right here, you can do your free Shopify book that I wrote for you that you can give away and brand it as your own. And then I even wrote some free email marketing emails for you, which you can download here. So in yellow is your free business, everything that you need to start your own drop servicing business done for you for free, easily worth well over $3,000, easily. Up here, highlighted in black, is just a free trial link to ClickFunnels. And then if you want to get Russell Brunson's Traffic Secrets book while he's doing the promotion and giving it away for free, in the future, this will probably, I think he said, be $20 plus shipping and handling if you were to get off Amazon or something like that. So I believe this is epic. I'm fairly certain, I know Russell very well, so I'm very certain there's probably an upsell somewhere for the whole box set, because he's a smart dude, going to give you the book for free, but he's probably going to try to upsell you the free box set. I've got the whole box set here. They sent this to me, which was very kind of him, but Traffic Secrets is his newest book. All right, so what we're going to do is the link is in the chat box. I am also going to put the link where you can re-watch the interview with him. It's on a special page. It's no one else has access to this other than you guys right now, guys and gals. Now we're going to look at some funnels. All right. So let me just get this last link in here for you. Sorry if I'm like all like oddly looking close to the camera. All right. So you got the link to get the book. You got the link to rewatch everything. Perfect. Now let's go over some of these funnels, because while y'all were watching that interview, I was very closely and diligently reviewing all of the funnels that were submitted. Okay, so we're going to review these. I'm going to tell you the pros, the cons, the why I like, the why I think you should change some things, and then we're going to give away a free Google Chromebook. So it's getting real. All right, excited about this. And just make sure that you go through that profitph.com/free book link to get the book if you want to. Obviously, that's a partner link that they made for me, but the book is, I'm telling you, it's an amazing book, and I don't read books ever. So, but his books, I definitely always make an effort to read. All right. So let's go over some of these funnels. I went through the submissions here. I hope that we have more in the future if we continue to do this. It's fun, it's great training, and it helps you earn some more money and build your business. All right, so the first funnel that we had submitted which was going to be from, let's see here. I think this one is from Cassie. All right, so Cassie submitted this funnel right here. She redid the book cover, which I think is cool to redo the book cover a little bit, and did everything orange. Now, there's some pros and cons to having this in orange right here, okay? The pro is that you can play off of why Shopify is better than Amazon, and the orange gets people's attention. The con is that there's really nothing on this page here that is modified to say like why you should choose Shopify over Amazon or something like that. The book cover, I actually like the way that you've actually got a book with pages here. I would just make the text here a little bit sharper. All right, then we have this funnel right here, which is short, sweet, to the point. I like this funnel, but I also want to point something out. Anytime you're doing an e-commerce sales page on your Shopify store, anytime you're doing sales for digital marketing, you want to make sure that you have the opt-in form here, right, above the fold. So when people come to your page, you don't want them to have to scroll down to find out where to opt in. But I like the purple and the green because that's colors of Shopify. All right, we've got this one right here, which is really interesting with the droplets of the book. We've got this one right here, which doesn't really show the book. I do think that we need to have an image of the book, or this needs to be modified a little bit. And by the way, the pages that I buy, I'll optimize for everybody, just so y'all know, for free. We've got this version, which is a very simple remake. I love free report reveals in yellow. That's always a great color. And so these are the different ones we got. This is a remake of the thank you page here. I love this actually. This is someone just redid the thank you page. What I love about this is that you've already got your own ClickBank products or whatever down here that you're selling. All right, you've got your Facebook group up here. So you kind of doubled up a little bit by adding 3 programs that you could sell plus the Facebook group. Phenomenal optimization. I'm gonna buy this. All right, so it looks like Livingston Marketer. I'm gonna buy this funnel thank you page and I'm gonna give it to everybody. So this one is from Mark Lynch. All right, so I'm going to like this Mark Lynch and I'm gonna say, I wanna buy this funnel page. All right, so Mark, I'm gonna buy this from you for $100 and I'm gonna give it away to everybody that's on this webinar for free. All right, so y'all got a second optimized page. And the only thing I might do is play around with colors on this. You know, the orange is, like I said, is a great color, but I would actually turn these to red, either red or green. That's the only modification I would make. This funnel right here is really clean and airy. It's a sexy looking page. I like it. All right. Then we've got this one, which is just a variation of our book cover, which is still cool. This one was really neat though. I like this one because it's got the galaxy on the back end, but it's really interesting. It's like a Star Wars play, if you will. They created a video that played into this. I actually love it. And if you target this properly, right, to people that are interested in Star Wars, which is a massive group of people, then I think that we might actually get some opt-ins on this one at an interesting rate. The video is so cool. Great job on that. So I'm gonna buy this funnel so everybody can use this, because this is a very niche funnel page for Shopify versus Star Wars. All right, then we've got this clean page right here. We've got this one here, which you need to fix this image at the bottom. It looks very random, but that's an easy fix. This one right here, I love the yellow, black, and red. They all go together. Yellow always sticks out as a great headline. So you know something about marketing if you've done that. All right, so really what it boils down to is this one. I don't think that this book cover, as much as I like that you put the effort in, I don't think this book cover is going to convert better than the book cover I already had created. So the optimizations for yellow, I do like though. but this is just a much more modern, cleaner looking book cover. So really right now, it's gonna be between the ones that I buy are gonna be between between these two right here. All right, so this, I'm buying 3 funnels. It's going to be between these two, and I was really trying to decide, you know, which one of these two I should buy. And honestly, I'd buy both if the Star Wars one over here wasn't done. I just think this is super unique and should be tested on Facebook ads, targeting people that like Star Wars. I really think that this is cool. You probably should optimize that image in the background, honestly, because it's a little blurry. I can fix that before I give it to everybody, so that's not a problem. Between these two right here, I want to do a quick little poll. Type in a 1 if you like this page. Type in a 2 if you like this page, because I actually like them both. I'm kind of OTF right now, on the fence, because this one's interesting because it uses a pop-up window to grab people's email address. This one is interesting because I love the transparency with the computer in the background and stuff, and it's straight, it's to the point. So type in a 2 if you like this one. Type in a 1 if you like this one. And I'll let you decide, because I think they're both winners. Okay, so it looks like we are getting votes for el número 2, which is this one right here. So I'm going to buy this funnel page. So Corolla Gustavson, I'm going to buy your funnel. And then Livingston Marketer, I'm going to buy your funnel page. And then the other one that I'm purchasing is the Star Wars one, which is Supercharge. Supercharge them. I'm going to connect with all of you in the Facebook group. I'm going to buy your funnels. Now, here's how it's going to work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take all 3 of these funnels, right? And I'm going to further optimize them for free for everybody. And I'm going to give you these 3 funnels next week live on the webinar. We're going to go in and we're going to do a Survey Monkey survey. I'm going to teach you all how to make, in under 10 minutes, you can make an optimized survey, which is great for e-commerce. As a matter of fact, if I come over here into Survey Monkey and I start looking at some of the surveys that I did prior to this for my e-commerce store, let me just come over here to my dashboard. One thing I did with Survey Monkey for my e-commerce store is, let's see if I can find another one. 303. It's not in here. But what I did was I did a survey asking people what type of dog they had. So literally just a quick survey. What type of dog do you have? And I was able to build a list of pit bull owners, a list of Dachshund owners, Yorkie owners, Pomeranian owners, because they all answered the survey. We got thousands of responses. And then I started email marketing to them e-commerce products based off of the answers that they gave me. So Survey Monkey is a really fun, really cool tool that you can use and implement in your business. It's really interesting and it's really simple for anybody to go in and use. We actually used it on our DestinFlorida.com website and got over 669,000 responses on a survey. People love this, and it's a great way for you to make some extra money and really, really target everything that you're doing. So I'm going to buy those 3 funnels, and then next week I'm going to show everybody how to do a survey. If you have not yet gone to the link that's in the chat box to get Traffic Secrets book, this is what the landing page looks like. So you can go reserve your copy of the book before it's actually even released. I'm gonna put that link in here real quick. We're about to give away a Google Chromebook and $200. Just a real quick question. How many of you in here are going to go get the book? Because y'all know I'm not a big advocate of books. I never like recommend books, but obviously it's powerful. I think if I'm on here recommending this book right here, I think that this is a phenomenal book. I didn't even realize that my webcam may have been frozen. Yeah, but this book right here I think it's going to be epic. You can actually see the price on the back of it. It's I don't know if it's focused, but you could see it right here. It's a $27 book. $26.99 is what it is, but you guys just pay shipping, and Russell's going to give it to my group, my community, free. And this is the page you'll land on. They always make the sickest pages. Okay, now let's talk about giving away our Google Chromebook. Okay. Oh, and by the way, just type in a money sign if you're going to that link to get Russell's book. I'm just curious how many of you are interested in a book. Just type in a money sign if you're going to get the book. Wow. Okay. Wow. Yeah, it looks like everybody's going to get the book. It's $9.99 for shipping and handling, and the book is yours for free. I got the whole book set. All right, so we're going to give away this Chromebook. And this Chromebook right here is worth $200 or so. And since I opened up, see, I cracked the seal. I was thinking about, I don't need this. I've already got a tablet. And so I cracked the seal on this to basically show you what it looked like, because I thought it would be like wrapped in clear plastic and you could see the actual Chromebook itself. And that wasn't the case. It's actually like all like, you know, wrapped up in here. And so I thought to myself, like, I don't want to send you like an opened box. So I'm probably going to donate this particular one to like a college student or something around town. Give them like a Chromebook to help them start their own business online, and donate it during like this pandemic to help a college kid out. And then I'm just going to straight up buy someone on this webinar a brand new one and have it shipped to you fully sealed, because I feel better about that. Even though this one's new, I didn't even take it out. I just want you to get a sealed box. Something feels much better about getting a completely sealed box. And then I'll just donate this one to someone in college or something like that. Okay, so here is what we are going to do. All right, here is how we are going to give away. We're giving away so much stuff. We're going to give away this book. We've given away a business. We've given away free email marketing follow-ups. We've given away a free book I wrote for you to market. We've got a free trial to ClickFunnels. We've got a free book from Russell Brunson if you just pay for the shipping. You've got the free training and interview I did with Russell at profitph.com/secrets that you can go rewatch if it was like, some of you were saying it was lagging here on GoToWebinar, so I threw it up on like a really simple kind of ugly page, but the training is what's valuable. So to give away this, what I want to do is I want to get everybody that is on this live webinar right now, so I know that you're active and you're not just here dilly-dallying around. I want you to post in my chat box here on the webinar. It's the question and answers box. I want you to post, let's see, what do I want you to post? What do I want you to say? What can I get you to say? All right, I want you to, since we're talking about Russell's book, I want you to say hashtag traffic secrets. I want you to flood the chat box with traffic secrets. All right, and I'm going to Instagram this so y'all can all see that this is legit. This is real. There's no BS going on here. If you go to my Instagram, you'll quickly be able to see this, okay? So just flood the book, keep going. All right, because right now what we're doing is, a webinar here. I just showed everybody Russell Brunson's new book, Traffic Secrets. We're giving away a completely free Chromebook right now. Everybody in the webinar is flooding the chat box with hashtag traffic secrets here. Look at this. I cannot even get it to scroll down to the bottom. We're giving away a free Chromebook. We talked about Russell's book, Traffic Secrets, and now we are about to choose a winner that is going to get some free cash from me and a free Google Chromebook. So let's do it. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna post this real quick while y'all do that. Actually, I'll wait to post that. I'll post that later. You can watch it later. All right, so our winner tonight for the free Google Chromebook, I'm gonna ship it to you, is going to be, oh my God, I cannot even freaking find the name to choose here because it's freezing. All right, so our winner is going to be, dun, 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 Kareen Phillip. Kareen Phillip, or Karen, Karene, Phillip. Is it Karen or Kareen? I'm gonna say Karen. Karen Phillip here, you just won a free Google Chromebook tablet. I'm gonna make sure I get your information and send this to you. As a matter of fact, Karen or Kareen, I mean, I'm from the South Mississippi. We're not that good at reading down here. I admit that. Just email me. You just won the free tablet. We're about to give away some cash too. So email us your info at support@accessadrian.com. That's the email. So just go ahead and email us at support@accessadrian.com. Subject, I won the free Chromebook. And Corey is gonna take care of you, and I'm sending you a private message right now, Karen. So all you gotta do is email us. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna give away some cash money. I'm gonna give away $200 to a random person. I'm gonna buy those 3 funnels that I chose tonight. So that's 300, that's 500, that's $750 I'm giving away tonight, on top of giving you all a completely free drop servicing business that is crushing it right now for me, doing anywhere between $500 to $1,000 a day. This is a $30,000 a month business potentially for me, and I'm giving it to you, right? And you can optimize it on the back end however you please, however you see fit. I've given you the emails, everything. You got one more piece of the puzzle I'm gonna teach you next week, show you how to make a survey. It's gonna be epic, okay? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna give away $200 cash prize money. Our $200 cash prize money winner is going to be, I'm just trying to choose a random person, Vic Turker, Turker, Vic Turker. All right, so Vic, you just won $200 cash. Email us at, all right, Vic, I'm giving you access to that email address. Let us know what your PayPal information is, Vic Turker. I almost thought you were Vic Petrol for a minute, my good buddy. And we'll pay out the $200 cash prize money. If I chose your funnel tonight, I will be connecting with you in the Facebook group. I will respond to your comment, and I will pay you for the funnel. Now, next week, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these funnels that I've purchased, I'm gonna optimize them a little bit, make them just a little bit fresher, like if an image is blurry or something, and I'm giving them to everybody next week completely free. All right, so you'll all get 3 additional funnel pages. So it'll be 1 additional thank you page, 2 additional drop servicing opt-in pages that are pretty sick, if you ask me. And just a quick question, how many of you in here would like to see me buy more funnels in the future? Not just for drop servicing, but I'm going to start showing y'all how I build funnels like this right here for e-commerce products, which are mega sick, and how I marry ClickFunnels and Shopify together, because I don't just use ClickFunnels for digital marketing, I use it for e-commerce with Shopify. There's a way to put them together. I've been working on a training for that for quite some time that we'll be releasing later in 2020, but we'll start showing you as much as I can on these webinars as well. So just type in money signs again if you would like for me to do more trainings on ClickFunnels, have you take the training that in the pages that I build for you and make adjustments to them and then buy them back from you. Another way for you all to win and make some extra free money, to learn a very, very important skill that can help you with your digital business and your e-commerce business, and just have a great dang time. Type in money signs if you'd like for me to do that more in the future. We're going to be doing more Shopify e-commerce training coming up very shortly, but the drop servicing training actually hit at the right time, because during this COVID-19 pandemic, this is a great time for you to launch a business that's digitally fulfilled. If you're just shipping from China, they're experiencing some delays during COVID-19. I highly suggest you find vendors in the US, which you can do on AliExpress by typing in US vendors. Shine On, right now, they're not experiencing any delays that I've seen. T-Launch, great company. Printful, great company. All great Shopify apps fulfilling in the US that I always have used. I've always made money with, a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money. And they ship fast. So I recommend those. We just have a lot going on, you know, but it's exciting. I would highly recommend that right now you screenshot this page that is in front of your face. If you know how to take a screenshot, screenshot this page so you do not lose these links, okay? Because these links contain access to your free business. And I only revealed them on the Profit Power. I haven't posted them in the group or anything like that. They're only if people watch the Profit Power Hour. Once again, if you want to watch the interview I did with Russell, you would just simply go to this URL right here. And this will bring up that interview so you can watch it. There'll be a link right here where you can get his book for free if you just cover the shipping. So it's not like a fancy page. I just threw it together real fast while y'all were watching the interview. And then of course, if you just simply want to get the book, then you would go to profitpage.com/free book, which will bring you to this page right here. Russell's got a video and it kind of tells you a little bit about the book. You can get it for $9.95 or $19.95 if you're international, because it costs more to ship outside the US. Ultimately though, I hope that you all enjoyed tonight's training. I hope that you all get this book. I think it's sick. It really is cool. I've made tens of millions using ClickFunnels. So I'm a big believer in what they do. And then aside from all this, I hope that you're all healthy. I hope that you're staying home and you're staying safe. And if right now you're struggling, if right now times are tough because of job layoffs or unable to put in hours at work, I'm glad that you're here, because this is your way, this is your way out. Internet marketing is your way to financial and time freedom. And I'd never seen a recession hit that was bad for internet marketers. Even in 2008, right? In 2008, which is right when I first started, my brother was making multiple six figures a month with affiliate marketing during a recession, right? So digital marketing and e-commerce marketing is always going to thrive. And just because people can't go out right now means that they're more likely to order stuff online because they're bored and they don't want to leave their house to get something. So sales are actually skyrocketing right now. So I've got two business models for you: drop servicing, which we went over tonight, drop shipping, which I've been teaching you since 2015, and it's all brilliant. So I hope that you're staying safe. Make sure that you you play it smart. A lot of people that don't think they can get sick are still going out and they're getting sick, including young kids. And yeah, just pray for the world. If you pray, say a prayer for the world, because we'll get through this. I just don't know when. But what I do know is that every week at 9 p.m. on Tuesdays at 9 p.m., your boy Adrian, that's me, will be here giving away free money, giving away free training, giving away completely free done for you businesses live on the Profit Power Hour. And like I said last week, if you got people kicking you while you're down, if you're a complete beginner and everybody says the internet stuff is stupid and it doesn't work and all this and that, I want you to know that the Profit Power Hour community, because I said this last week, but I said it somewhat wrong. I said, I've got your back, which is true. But this community and this family that we've built since 2015, now 5 years, We all got your back. We all believe in you. We all are rooting for you. We're all your cheerleader, and we're all here to help you. So if you're struggling or you're feeling down or you're kicking yourself because you screwed up on something, it's okay. Just go in the group, ask for help. Don't be doing the all DM me and all that stuff. You can't do that. Lots of people try to say DM me and then sell you a bunch of crap. But just in the group, in the community, help each other. I'm in there. We're all in there. And the goal is for us all to be as successful as possible. Maybe not make billions or tens of millions, but to make more money than you're making right now, right? To not be in a position where a lot of people in this world are in right now where they're suffering because they can't go to their jobs, right? So this really is an avenue and to success, and just such a phenomenal family. And there's always going to be haters, always going to be haters, man. I got a lot from when I first started, and they all want to know how to do internet marketing right now. They're DMing me on Instagram, on Facebook, or everywhere, wanting to learn how to do this. It's always really fun, and it's quite a pleasure to say I told you so, right? So you focus on your success and your dreams and your goals and the people that support you, and forget all the negativity. And then you can go back to all those negative people when they're asking you for help and how you did it, and you could say, I told you so. It really is one of the best feelings in the world. But remember, I got your back, this community has your back, and I love you, and I want you to succeed. I believe in you. So I'll see you all next week at 9 p.m. EST, live on the Profit Power Hour, giving away more free money, more free stuff for your business. There's the link to Russell Brunson's Traffic Secrets book. Go check it out. It's a phenomenal book. I could tell you from firsthand experience. I've been reading it, and I will see you all next week. I love you all. Crush it. I wish you a ton of success. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a good night.